morning in today's checklist, an inside look into the latest medical advancements when it comes to longevity. Dr. Eric Topol is a cardiologist, a professor of molecular medicine at Scripps Research, and the author of the New York Times bestseller, Super Agers, an evidence-based approach to longevity. Dr. Topol, good morning. Nice to have you here.
Thanks, Dylan. Great to be with you.
So I want to go back to this study that you did several years ago. It was kind of looking at the science between long, healthy living. So kind of recap that research for us.
Right. We called it the welderly, and it was about getting 1,400 people who had never been sick on no medications, pushing about average age of 90. So it's hard to find these people. It took 7 years to find 1,400. We did whole genome sequencing, and we found almost nothing to account from DNA genetics for their extraordinary health span, as opposed to the elderly, which is the common people over age 65 with at least one age-related disease.
And it's not, we keep thinking, oh, he's got great genes because his parents lived longer. That's not the case.
Yeah, that's really what is the big change here. We used to think health span was indexed to our genetics. That's not really true. In fact, so many of these people had relatives, their parents, their siblings who had died 30, 40 years younger, like the patients that I present in the book.
So let's talk about some of the changes you can make. Right off the bat, exercise is so important.
Exercise is right up there as paramount because it's not just aerobic exercise, but also strength training, resistance, balance. These are things that get our immune system into high gear to make it resilient. And that's really the principal mechanism for long health span.
Bone density.
Yeah, it improves bone density. I mean, 100 minutes a week of resistance training has a marked improvement on health span and survival.
And how important is balance?
Yeah, balance too. I mean, that's something we don't pay enough attention to. As we get older, practicing balance is so critical. And you just can't do enough of that, really.
Yeah.
Dr. Topol, let's talk about diet and nutrition. There's been, especially seems like recently, a lot of emphasis placed on protein. What's the correlation between protein and longevity, or is there one?
Well, there's been a craze, Craig, as you know, with this protein thing. It's gotten out of bounds. The recommended is 0.8 grams per kilogram, and some are advocating 1 gram per pound, which is, double as much, and that increases inflammation. That's the last thing we want. So it's good to adjust it as we get older, somewhat, like 1.2 grams per kilogram, but don't go too high because that's actually going to be detrimental.
And non-meat sources kind of important to drink.
Yeah, Al, that's exactly right. You don't want to get that extra protein from animal-derived. Plant-derived is a whole lot more healthy, and it's anti-inflammatory rather than making things worse and promoting atherosclerosis.
Dr. Topol, what about supplements? What about adding those to our daily routine? Is that beneficial? Is it unnecessary?
It's largely unnecessary, especially because they're being promoted as anti-aging. And there are no anti-aging supplements that have any evidence. So if it's coming from a doctor saying, you need vitamin D or B12, that's one thing. But too many people are taking supplements that have no value or evidence to back them up.
It's one. Okay. No, you go.
I just have a question when you think about age. At what age should you be doing all of this stuff? Is it, right off the bat, or after you hit a certain age, you should focus on the protein intake and all of that?
Yeah, well, it's never too early or too late, but generally as you get to be 60, that's where you really want to start concentrating on keeping up your muscle mass, having a really, that's when age-related diseases start to really hit. So in advance of that, if you start age 50, doing all the things we're talking about, that's 7 to 10 years of healthy aging that you gain. So, and if you start earlier, that's even more.
Doctor, I'm sorry.
We have some questions.
You go ahead.
Well, this is because I'm asking for a friend. We've talked a lot about the physical. What about brain health? What, because that's just as not more important in certain.
Well, again, exercise has got so much effect on keeping our cognitive function at the highest level. And so the things that we're talking about, these what I call them lifestyle plus factors, staying away from ultra-processed foods, having social engagement rather than isolation, being out in nature. All these things have a lot of evidence that a lot of people aren't aware of.
Dr. Topol, I was telling you, it really is probably the most fascinating book I've read this year. I'm not encouraging everyone to go buy it, but it's a great read.
Well, actually, you are.
But chapter 6 that you devote to cancer and where we are versus where we could be in this country. Really quickly, give folks just an overview on a macro level of what you found when it comes to cancer and longevity.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key thing to remember is that these three diseases, cancer, neurodegenerative diseases, and cardiovascular, they take 20 years or longer to actually, from the time they're incubating to when they manifest clinically. So with cancer, we have a way to pick out the people who are at high risk. So for example, with breast cancer, 88% of women will never have breast cancer throughout their lives. It's just the 12% we want to find. And we can do that now with genes and proteins and ways like, for example, a recent FDA this month approved a mammogram that detects, normal mammogram, detects risk for breast cancer in the next 3 to 4 years. Wow. So when you have all these layers of data, you can pick for any type of cancer now, any common cancer, way in advance. And if you need to, you can get a blood test that picks up microscopic cancer. So you don't need to do total body MRIs to be ahead of this.
This is so fascinating. Dr. Topol, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Super Agers is out and available now.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.